Now it should work. I hope again. Okay, let me check again. Yes, we did it! Okay, yeah, apparently my voice was on mute, but I am kind of proud of myself that in 7 minutes I made the stream work, because this is like the first time I'm doing a commentary on the new game and on my new PS5. And in 7 minutes I fixed all the settings, so I'm very happy with myself. Welcome all! Yeah, it's now me here. For the people who don't know me, I'm Sietse, known in the Discord as SietseBouma. And I'm here for the first time this season to commentate on Tier 4 tonight, since we don't have our regular commentators here. I think Matt is normally commentating Tier 4. It's very bad that I don't know this, to be honest. But yeah, he had some work-related issues, and I was like, yeah, well, I am home at a certain point. Oh. But it would be very close to 9. Stuff starts here at 9. Okay. So yes, here we are. I hope everything will work smoothly from now on. Hello, Said. That's a very nice message of you. Does this actually, is this picked up by the... Okay, that's good. Okay, Tier 2 has to figure this shit out by themselves, because I'm now for Tier 4 here, so... Okay, so yes, this is round 3 tonight, and we're at Circuit de Catalunya. In the new Tier 4 Season 10. We're at Season 10. Ah, time goes fast. I know when I competed in Season 3. What the fuck? What's the... I want to charge my headphones, guys. Thank you. No. The only problem is that I don't have game sound. I hope this is only like working for me. Oh fuck, maybe I fucked it up again. I'm sorry. I have to... Oh fucking hell. I'm sorry. I have game sound, but like, oh my god. Okay, I'm also way too loud, I think. Test. Okay. Should be better now. I was so proud of saying that I fixed this shit in 7 minutes, but it's not in 7. You know what? We just do it with this. People can hear me and... Okay, I have some game subs. Okay, let me put the things there. I think there are already... Are there already people setting times? Yes, they are. We have 20 drivers here tonight. That's also very nice to see. Johnny is the first, cross the line with an 18.7. Followed by Ross with a 19.2. No. Let me put some things up. Tires. Tires is not really interesting anymore. Everyone goes on the softs. They can pick whatever they want. So. Okay. We'll just give you some nice pictures while I go through the standings, which I normally do. So we had 2 rounds so far, and leading the standings is Poggle with 33 points. He won round 1 in Baku and was 6th last week at Silverstone. Followed by only 2 points by Johnny, who just set the first lap time with 31. Then Kazel with 25, who was quite dominant, I heard, on Silverstone, but didn't finish Baku. So he with 25 points. A very consistent Atmo so far in 4th with 2 5th places. And even a fastest lap, bringing his points tally to 21. Then Major with 18, was 2nd last week. Then O'Leary with 15, Ross also 15. Those are the 2 guys that scored both 3rd places. SietseBouma22 with 14, and Pointers Tigers in 9th as our best reserve with 13. And Arctic Squirrel closing down the top 10 with 10 points. Also points so far for Swabzi, Malaka and Benny Buno. And in the constructors, McLaren and Ferrari equally leading with 33. Red Bull on 31, Alpine on 27, Aston Martin on 24 and Mercedes on 21. Which means the top 6 within 12 points of each other. And after that Haas with 15, AlphaTauri with 4 and 0 so far for Alfa Romeo and Williams. Okay. And Johnny already retired, and that he did that in turn, I don't know. What did he do? I think I know what he did there. I think he like clipped the orange curb on the outside. And I would have loved to see how he parked his car. So that's only 1 lap by Johnny, which is still a P2 at the moment, but yeah. Unfortunately, it's over for him. So let's go to our championship leader, who is in his first run. We have, of course, the new layout from Spain here. That's the long left-hander, which is very tricky, in my personal opinion, since you really have to wait very long before you can actually apply some real throttle. And let's see what Poco can do, because Cillian is 6 tenths clear at the front. And Poco goes into the tight mid-pack with a 19.4. Is Cakesville doing something? Don't think so. I don't think a lot of people are actually on laps. Confront just did one. Daniel improved to 5th. And it's very close for P3. It's like both half drivers now leading the bunch of cars. There are like 3rd and 9th is within 2 tenths. Yeah, and Cillian, like expected. He also says in chat, I'm literally a GT merchant, DNF incoming. To be honest, I don't practice anymore on time trial. It's useless. If I practice on time trial, I retire in the race. So So I stopped doing that, basically. Ross on the second run? Ross on the second run, and he's purple. At least I hope the color codes actually say something this year. I'm not sure. And you get some traffic on the way, I think. Well, they're going nicely out of the way. I don't have driver tags in front of drivers. Don't think I need them though, but... If I'm not mistaken, New Squid is just ahead of him, and I should maybe first focus on him before we see Ross cross the line. So first lap of Noof. And only Benny Buno needs to put in a lap then. Very nice and steady. Coming across the line in P16 with a 26, and Ross went in. So let's go to Benny. Final car that has to set a lap. I think Abmo went to 6th. Or he was already at 6th. I don't know. And now Major to 2nd with an 18.7. 5 thousandths quicker than Johnny, who was still in the front row. Despite his DNF action. Hello everyone, the chat. Oh, we have Rigo here. Well, he had some nice race on Thursday. Unfortunately, it's invalid here for Benny. Maybe Kaisel, our winner of last week. He's going for the tight line and goes to 18.2, and that's the challenge we need to Cillian. Atmo is joining that front positions with an 82.95, 2 thousandths under the time of Kaisel. And we have NBMA now going through the line, and he goes to P11 and 19.4. Some new drivers for me, to be honest. I think for me new is Trems, G is Daniel, is Pointer, is Swabzy, and is Spyros. I think all of the rest I have commentated on before, or seen before, in last season, because I knew that Trems is now like the full-time Haas driver, while Spyros goes to P6 with a 19.1, and Swabzy to 4th. Arctic Squirrel not going particularly fast there through the final section. He improves a little to a 20 flat. And let's see what his teammate SietseBouma can do. Cillian, I think, is on the lap, but he was still quickest, and Johnny just dropped to P6 so far. And SietseBouma goes to 14 with a 19.4. Oh! I think Spirals almost lost his car there. Cillian did invalidate, okay, fair. Spirals going out of the way of people. I'm not sure who is actually on the lap. I hope this is not... oh my god, yeah. I can understand why that happened, to be honest. That's a reset on track, that's not allowed though, but I can understand why it happened. There was an Aston Martin not paying attention there on the racing line. I think Ross went up through. He's on the lap, yeah? I think he is. Very close, by the way, for P2 and for P4. And normally, oh yeah, by the way, we're promoting this new telemetry thingy that is a help for commentators while Ross is improving by 1 position. But yeah, since I'm joining in as a com so late, I don't have that. But yeah, we'll just pay attention. Me and paid attention. Wait, in the back. People in the back are setting lap times. Confirm is worst. Confirm Nuve and Keeksel. Basically, Keeksel still needs a valid, serious lap. And I think after confirm, it would be Keeksel. Let's see how he can improve. He improved his time though, but it's still 17th. Closer to Arctic Squirrel. It should be a better lap for Keeksel this, right? Oh, he just started in one now. Oh, I'm stupid. Next one. I think Daniel improved to 4th. And still Cillian with that 18-1. And still Johnny is only in 7th. New Squid. Also, I think time improving, but not enough, and Benny spun. In the... where? Oh, there. I was so confused why that was on the track, to be honest. Okay. Let's go with Keeksel. Let's also go a little bit not on board. I won't do it in the race though, but in quality it doesn't really matter. He only needs a small improvement for a spot on the front row. He got a nice helmet though, I think. I think Daniel lost it in 4, which is a place to retire. I don't know. No, his car is still moving while he retired. Ah, interesting helmet by Keeksel though. It's really contrasting with like the car. Oh, that's a shame. Upmo then. Ferraris are lining up a tow, maybe? I don't know. Oh my god. Speaking about getting screwed in your lap, but the car in front of him was the McLaren, just spun, so yeah, that's technically he was held up, but on the other hand he was not. See what Upmo can do. Are people on their final run? Yeah, I think so. 140 on the clock. Cillian is in. Is he coming out? I don't think he's coming out. It's very late now to come now. I think the Ferraris are doing some team strategy then. I'm not sure. I think Upmo can go for... No, he not. No. I think he made a mistake somewhere. Keeksel with a little bit of toe of his teammate? No, he's the one ahead. So he's helping Swapsy here. I think so. But then you have to let him through then, okay? Okay, we'll see. O'Leary didn't do anything particularly good. We have Poggle spinning. Oh, did he beach it? No way. He's stuck. I'm sorry, I should not laugh, but oh, game, shame on you. Oh, shame on you. Oh, that's embarrassing. If he beached it, he just retires, okay? Oh, that's awful. That's actually awful. Okay, let me see. Nahas's, Trems. To 4th, 18-3. Teammate upcoming. To 6th. Nice stuff. Is Swabsy still behind Keksel? No, he is not, but... So the flag is out, and it looks like Cillian has got a grab pole with that first lap. I think O'Leary is held up, maybe? I'm not sure. He's going for it, though. I improved to 13th. 19.4. Invalidation. Oh. Also an invalidation. Spirals, maybe? And after that, yeah. Benny is... I hope didn't spun. Spirals into the top 10. Come on, Benny. Put in that lap. He's not even last anymore. Poor Poggle. That's a shame. There Benny comes, and Benny to P6 at the bubble, and Hitchy is also done. He can retire now. So that's quali, and actually Cillian takes pole, not with a big margin, but with his first lap. Oh, the quality is not really amazing. Oh, wait. Okay, I want something to drink. And yes, and a lot of people will say, no, I'm done with the alcohol for the weekend. I want this nice lemon cactus. Sounds nice. So Cillian on pole, Atmo on the front row. I think this can become a really interesting race. Here you go. Yeah, I can read out the standings, but you all can read, so... yeah, sorry. Well, after Keesel it's Trems, Daniel, Benny, Bruno, Ross, Swabsy, Major and Johnny. And Johnny made it into the top 10 after retiring on after his first attempt, and this is the rest. And oh, poor Porkle. That beached it in turn 3. So let's go race in Spain. I also raced last Thursday. First podium of the season, didn't expect it to be in like race 3. But it's rain, and when it rains I'm one of the quicker guys in the field, apparently. But no rain here, so far. Oh. Oh, should I do the advertisement now? Should I do it? I'm so against this, to be honest. I'm so against the way and how I have to promote it, but it's actually quite nice and handy that we have the sponsorship with Eneba. Because, yeah, it gives you discount on your PSN vouchers and all other stuff you want to buy. I think what I did personally, I can also say my personal story with Eneba is that I needed to buy this game, and I found out that I could buy a 50 euro, yeah, I'm from the Netherlands, a 50 euro PSN voucher for 42, but it was worth 50. So I had like 8 euros discount. So if you want that too, go to Eneba. Because yeah, using them is also helping us. Because we want to reintroduce the prize money for the winners of every division, but we have to finance that at some point. However, it was also, yeah, it was for me harder to. I always wanted to do it, to give some kind of a gift card to the winner of every tier division. Last year I did it for tier 3 because Robin won tier 3 and Robin lives in the Netherlands, and that's way easier for me to just award him with something. Because I don't have to... Yeah. I don't know. I can't do that shit. I'm not that technical. So we are on our formation lap. And that's interesting. Who was second in the championship? I know the first and third. Sorry Johnny. But yeah, the leader in 20, the number 2 in 10th, and the number 3 in 3rd. That's cool. And it's already very tight in this tier, so. So let's bring us up to date of what people have picked as tire. Everyone on the mediums except Cakesel, Spirals, and Cakesel, Spirals, and Cakesel. Oh man. Who are starting on the hard, and Cillian is the only one on soft. Good luck. He will sprint away at the yeah. I can't do the grid position either, guys, don't worry. Okay. So Cillian should have the best start. And here we go, and we have a drive-through for Trams already because he jumped the start, and the camera angles are absolutely horrific. If you jump the start, you should take a benefit of it, but it didn't happen. And Cillian is clear into turn 1, Atmo goes a little bit wide, and there is the second Alfa Romeo, who was not close to the front of the field, but is already in second. And a spin for, I think, Johnny and Cakesel. Oh no. Well, that's that went quickly, and Cakesel back to the... Oh, I jinxed him, I think. He is down to the back. So, an incredible start for Daniel, because I don't think he was in the top 4. Wait, I can see that. Right. Yeah, he was 5th on the grid. He up into second, Atmo following him now. They're coming across the back straight with Benny, Ross, Swabzy and Spirals also all benefiting. And already some gaps are visible, and here down in the back there are actually some battles here, with an AlphaTauri going very wide and losing 3 or 4 positions, and that's a good move on the inside of MBMA, and O'Leary is going to lose another position to the very unfortunate Cakesel. And Johnny is all the way to the back. He also lost massively on the start. So yeah, biggest winner is New Squid 7-Up, and the biggest losers are Cakesel and O'Leary. And Swapsy closing in on Ross, but nothing really happening so far. I think Poggle is on his way for a move. On the inside, that's kind of bargy what happened there. Cunnington has to take the exit, and Poggle also one of the gainers now, and he is up into 13th, and we have 3 pitters in the form of Arctic Squirrel, Cakesel and O'Leary. So let me go back to the tires. So yeah, Cillian already 2 seconds. Has a buffer on Daniel. Atmo is keeping close, and we have up. Oh my god, Atmo was keeping closed. Yeah, I also lost it once on that. I think that's the same place where Luke lost his car Thursday. Also on lap 1 or 2. If you go slightly over the curb and your car's not stable enough, then it's almost directly over. And the good season start of Atmo doesn't get another result so far. Which brings out a VSC. Which is the best Cillian could have gotten. And it promotes Benny into P3. And Trams should, yeah, I don't know. Can he come in for a drive-through under the VSC? I think he's already screwed if he doesn't go this lap. If he doesn't pit this lap, I think he gets disqualified. But yeah, you kinda have to know that. So that's interesting. So there are only 3 cars really far down. Keksel went to the softs, the other 2 to the hards. And it's a long VSC. And we have a drive-through for Arctic at the back for speeding. But we're underway once again. And yeah, basically everyone now on mediums except Spirals, who's doing a good job by keeping up the trends. We should pit. Poggle goes for another position. And I'm very interested if he goes into the pits. Because I think he has to. Don't think there is any other option here. Daniel's suddenly much closer to Cillian. And it's closing also down in a fight for P3. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. I think it's a smart thing Trebs waited 3 laps because he's probably gonna lose less positions. Actually moves made here. Major on Poggle in the final corner. Then Poggle really had an issue in that final sector because that's normally not a place where you can overtake. And actually he doesn't have DRS and we'll see Confirm alongside him. That's a corner cut in my opinion, at least a warning. And Confirm is still there. And Poggle is back where he was 2 laps ago. And he loses another place to MBMA. And I think Keksel is also coming. But he's now farther away to the back. Keksel with the fastest lap. Down the inside. I made 2 overtakes in the rain on this short straight. And so Poggle has 1 back on MBMA, but I think that's the one he already had. He's struggling though. He's struggling. It's a really nice battle here with all these cars though. It's a big train behind New Squid, which is conveniently the teammate of Poggle. Very interesting. Cillian is coming up back to speed. I have a feeling that Major has a very good car in this final sector. Or I don't know, that was not the apex. So maybe he has to pay attention. I also will keep track of the fact if there's anything going to change in the battle for P3. New Squid is a little bit screwed here because he doesn't have the DRS. Major is going for it and backs out of it. Normally this view is very unusual. Look at this. Look at this close racing. Keksel very close also on the back of this. Around the outside, coming for tries, but we'll get Poggle on the inside once again. Major with a good move. New Squid breaking very early, catching out at least 3 cars in front of him. Don't go 5 wide. There's an Alpine on the grass, and there was some contact. It was almost 5 wide. I'm not really surprised here. Confirm is the only one with really troubles there. But I think he was also the one going... No. The one on the grass was, I think, Keksel? Here on the inside, Johnny on New Squid. And back in P12. He also had a spin at the beginning. Oh no. Grass. I was already thinking no way that he is getting overtaken there, but I think he saved it quite decently. It just drops him out of the fight for P3 though. There's a problem for again for McLaren here. I don't have a feeling that Poggle is actually making a lot of progress, and I think Kesel's gonna take benefit of this. Confirm into the pits, he is the one with damage. And Trems with the drive-through behind him, after serving the drive-through, is back in this battle. It's interesting, the McLarens, sometimes Poggle seems to have pace, and then sometimes he makes a small mistake or anything. Oh, wow. Well, that was just clipping. And New Squid is all the way down on his own now. I think that was a very nice train there of 5-6 people, and I think it's over. was very nice, but it's over, I think. Cillian still in the lead, still holding his soft well, 1.7 ahead of Daniel. They are still, building an advantage on Benny, because last time I looked was the gap 3.3, now it's 4.4. And the battle for P3 is a little bit over, and Cillian has made a mistake, like he predicted. I predicted a DNF. It's not a DNF though. But yeah, I don't think he's on the best strategy, and that's unfortunate. He basically did what Ross did, some kind of a spin, but not really. He's not really out of contention. Man. Mistakes are being made. Yeah, the menu box. I know I want to do that. But then I don't know. Yeah, I know how to switch, but I don't know about which driver I am talking. So I just want. Look at this. I don't know. This is the first stream I'm doing on the PS5 and on this game. So I would love to, but I can't say anything about which driver this is. I would rather have like only the left timing screen. Stupid stuff. So yeah, I think for now this is my only option. And if really, Major has a good car, and he has a good race car. He has a good setup. I see him constantly putting others under pressure. And that's MBMA now. Johnny is also joining this. SietseBoum doesn't make it. Major is though. Oh, a little bit of contact. It really screwed MBMA so much that Johnny says thank you very much. And he is also true. And both are now in the points. Oh wow, look at that, that's a good exit there. He doesn't give up though. There are also some guys behind him fighting. Cillian still has the pace on the soft though, he's closing in on spirals. Here's SietseBoum on the outside of Ross. Oh, please do a cutback. Please do that. We saw an amazing move last Thursday by Truco, who really cut back in that corner and went around the outside in the following one. And I think I jinxed Major and the other Ferrari. I think they're both losing positions now. Oh, I saw that. Cillian was not on the part of the track where you want to be. But yeah, if someone can pull out that move on the outside, that would be amazing. And also problems for MBMA. SietseBoum still trying on Ross. Cillian still has a 2 seconds on Ross, but he was close to spirals and now he's 3.6 behind. Lap 9. I think it's time for soft runners to pit, to be honest. And this is the nicest battle at the front we got. So Poggle is still on the cusp of the top 10. Casel, after spinning in, I think, lap 1, or having issues in lap 1, is back in the top 10, and now they're fighting with each other for it. And Trebs is also still here. Cillian goes in. Yellows, Casel spun again. Still no real safety car. Trebs goes quite a wide there. Let's see, Ross is holding the pressure at the moment. So Daniel has a full second lead now over Benny. Swabsy in third. 2.7 behind. Interesting that people trying the hard stretch from the start. See what they're gonna bring that. Pointers is really also challenging Tichy here for 6th. Haven't seen these two making a mistake so far. And now you will see that I jinxed them, but I don't know if Johnny is actually catching up to them. I think Johnny, Queso and Poggle are one of the fastest here, but they have to come back for like from a long way. Cakesel's in, not having a good day. I think he has also been lapped now, yeah. Let's see, because Ross has the 7/10 at the beginning of the straight, so that helps him a lot. Tramp's really close in on Poggle though. That's an interesting development. Oh, Poggle's down on ERS. Wait, but Tramp's is too. First 3-second time penalties, I think, of the race. That's very... I had kind of expected that to happen earlier. But let's keep it to this. Oh, SietseBouma goes wide, and now Pointers can strike. And he does. Yeah, that's opportunistic, but very well done there. And now he can try to have his run on Ross. And Juddy is joining here. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. That's the yellow curb there on the outside that immediately makes you spin. It was a very nice spin though, but now his tires are overheated. I was almost gonna say he can continue. That's maybe a good idea. That's actually maybe a good idea, because these tires are cooked now. He's in. Trebs is having a run on Poggle. Oh, he doesn't go for it now. Cillian with the fastest lap. He's on new mediums in 13th. And this is by far the closest thing, but the point is that Trebs also doesn't have a lot of DRS. If one of the two is actually gonna save, then you have a major... Yeah, I know you also lose pace though, but... yeah. So this is a battle of two guys with actually no battery. So I think this can become a stalemate. Daniel losing a little bit to Benny at the front. But yeah, only a little bit. The gaps are all around 3-4 seconds, and then Ross is 7 seconds further back. And Queso is now yeah, feeling the fact that the hards are actually gonna be a nice tire. I think the hards will be better than the mediums within a couple of laps. And he can maybe try something on SietseBouma very soon. Yellow, oh, MBMA spun again. And there's Queso with the move. Nice one, into turn 1 on the inside. Up into P7. And yeah, I think the race goes a little bit downhill for MBMA now with a speeding penalty. Okay. Oh, Trump sometimes comes dangerously close to the back of Poggle under braking. But it doesn't look that bad championship wise for Poggle. Someone spun? Oh. Queso also closing in now on the fight for P5. MBMA spun again, coming out of the pits. He's not even that far down last, that's the whole thing. Cillian, is he gonna do it? No, I think he's just gonna cruise around the outside, yeah. He doesn't need any switch back there. He takes the move on Major, who He's still in the same set of tires. I think Major had like a horrendous lap at some point. And now he okay, Swabsy is in. And let's see, something happening here. Are we gonna look pretty wide? Yeah, how are you gonna defend this, Ross? I am afraid that Ross is gonna lose at least a position here. And he does to Pointers, who does a great move on the outside, and I have a feeling he could make that move because Ross was very focused on Kazel. Ross coming back. He has the inside here for 3. That, if he holds this, that's incredible though. He holds this. That's insane. And now he has to hope that Kazel is keeping Pointers busy. And I think he does. That's great defensive movements there. Enough room given to the others. The only problem that these 3 are having is that 3 others will join if they continue fighting like this. That was good stuff by Ross. Only problem is that he will have the same next lap. And MBMA retired, yeah. Can't expect it though. Yeah, tires are dropping off with some people, and Ross is, I think, very smart to go in. He's the only one, though. I think we have 2 moves now going on here. Side by side between Kazel. Kazel has made the move, and Poggle has made the move. That was quite easy when someone ahead of you is fallen, yeah. When the guy ahead of you doesn't have DRS. And Kazel up all the way up to 4th. And I thought Trent was very close, but he actually spun. That's unfortunate since the drive-thru he didn't make a single mistake. And he's dropping back to P11 now. Benny Bruno actually closing in on Daniel. And Swapsy came back in front of Cillian. Cillian to the mediums, but I would be very impressed if he can make the mediums until the end. So I think a move on Swapsy is kind of crucial for his podium ambitions, I would say, because I think the spin oh wow, well done. Almost went wrong there. He lost a ton of time though. Poggle closing in on Pointers, who is maybe going into the pits. Yes, he is. He's the next one. Daniel and Benny keeping out in front. They have a buffer though, so can't understand it. SietseBoum also in. Let's see how the Williams stop is going. He will drop behind Ross. Ross has the undercut working on him. And yeah, cold tires on your first lap out of the pits is a real deal. You immediately see him go wide, but that's like normal. That you really have to be cautious. He's gonna lose another second to Ross, who has warmed them up already. But that's how it works here. So that's not really weird or anything. Oh my, whoa. Okay, yeah, that's a safety car. Surely. Daniel lost it, and there the Delta comes. The Delta that screws everybody. So I understand why Spirals is slowing down so much. I think he clipped the curve. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Kazel spun, I think. And this is ideal for Benny. This is ideal for Benny. Daniel lost it, I think, going too wide there. Over the yellow curve. Well, Kazel. Over the yellow curb and then spinning into the wall, and that's a shame because he was in a real good position. And pit stop for Benny. He is basically now in the lead fair and square. And the only issue he has is that some people behind him had the guts to start on the hards and are now on mediums, and Spirals is actually coming out ahead of Swapsy, but with a penalty, but on brand new mediums. Ross is gonna cycle through the front. A bit. He is still on hards and he has like people ahead of him on brand new mediums. Also for Casel this is turning out to be very good. I think a lot of the others are on hards, so and everyone will come back together. Now I can hide this for a moment. Cakesel's a lap down. Let's see how the pit stop goes. You could also go for brand new mediums, yeah. I think we will have to wait until Arctic Squirrel is back. Not a lot of people with penalties though. Super warm here. Also in the Netherlands. People get in drive-thrus because of the delta. What are those penalties though? 3 seconds for spirals, a drive-thru for SietseBouma, which he can't serve during the safety car, so please don't. Confirm with the speeding, I think. They're not going in yet, right? No, there are too many people not. So we have 16 contenders technically, because Cakesol is on a lap. For this final stint. This is like a very good stint indeed to perform on the medium tire, and 3 cars at the back chose to do that. Confirm didn't even pit. Oh, what's happening? Oh god. They really have to sort out their delta issues. Luckily everyone just is fixing it, but now there's like this massive gap of 6 seconds, but yeah. Fix your delta, game. I think we will go this lap anyway. So O'Leary maybe, it's interesting, Cutter didn't went for new tires. Johnny spun? Oh my god, what a, he collided with Major and has no front wing, and I assume that he was surprised by another delta glitch maybe. And Johnny has to go back into P11. What's everyone here doing? But to be honest, Johnny, I think you want new medium tires. It's just a shame that I think the safety car will come in this lap. I would have pitted if I were you anyway in that position with those tires. Oh, safety car in this lap. That's a shame. And Major is out. Where? Don't tell me he just retired on track. Hey. Oh. He did. I am afraid. Okay, we're going to green. I don't think Arctic Squirrel is gonna make it though. And there's still some people here that are waiting and waiting and waiting. But let's go to the front with Benny, who is leading. And here we go. Where is everyone? Only Spirals did a good restart. There is surely an Alpine in the form of Kazel. So, some people are ignoring yellow flags. SietseBouma still has to serve the drive-through, of course, but he will do next lap, and Kazel will try to recover, since I think he was in fourth. Going down the inside here, which is now the outside. And now he can get passed by Ross, maybe. Yeah. Ooh. He's going for the small gap that there was / is. Damn. Yeah, this is painful. I think Tichy indeed wants to go in for his drive-through, but he had to wait a lap, and now there's a whole train forming up here. And the people at the front are gone. Let's see. Maybe someone is gonna do the undercut. Ross wanted to do such a move. Ross said he wanted to do such a move, but I don't think he's capable at this moment in the race. He doesn't have massive tire advantage of like the guy in front of him. However, like on Thursday, Trucker also didn't have that, so. And Tichy goes for another lap. Let's see if we don't have a move for the lead. Spiral's coming close. He has on new tires, but he has to clear that, of course. And Kazel made a move on Tichy. This is a nice camera angle. Tramps in a fight with NewSquid. Coming into the top 10. And now let's see what Ross can do. Maybe he can do what he wanted to do this lap. It's the same tires. Actually, yeah. He gets a cookie from me if he actually pulls that move off. Cillian was taking a look. He's very close on the back. But yeah, that's a dangerous corner to overtake. And there's no DRS yet. Let's see, Ross. He's just pulling it down the inside. Cillian! No way. Ross. Almost Ross was overtaken in the way that he wanted to overtake someone, but actually they both cleared Tichy. Very nice, and that's too much curb on the inside. And yeah, too much time trial practice, I think, for Cillian. It didn't lead to a DNF so far, but yeah. SietseBouma went in for the drive-through, so he is out. I thought you had 3 laps to do that. But you, if everything is correct, you get a notification for that though. Anyway, Benny in the lead, really hold off the attack from Spirals. I think maybe Spirals made a small mistake since he's now 1.5 behind. Swabs is still in a good contention for a podium, and Poggle with an amazing recovery so far. In P4, but under pressure from Kazel, who is on a better strategy at this point in the race. And further back, the Haas drivers and Pointers leading a group with NewSquid and O'Leary back into contention. And back on new medium tires. He already made light work of Cunningford, who is on very old hards. And he also has a tire advantage to pass NewSquid, who goes very wide there, but O'Leary is cautious into this corner. Johnny went in for new softs, and that's the reason why he's putting down faster laps. Let's see if Kazel's gonna do it. Whoa, what an overspeed, Jesus. I don't think Poggle was like, ah, nah mate, you can have it. I don't care anymore. And I think the same will happen here for O'Leary on Newsquid. Newsquid braking late though, and he's still there in the corner, but he is tentative, and that's very smart thing to do. Holy fuck. Well, Cillian is wide. Arctic Squirrel also has a tire advantage, so he will try to move on the inside of Cunninfern. These guys have raced with each other for, I think, seasons, so I think they should know what to expect from each other. Also in sprint for Nuve and for Cunninfern. And Cillian will have a run now on Cunninfern though. Cunninfern is already old tires though. He's making the same move I did Thursday. Cunninfern should have just pitted under the safety car and just went for a bold, soft or medium strategy. Let's see Cillian, can you still score some points? Because you kinda deserve them. Yellows! Oh, the comeback from Poggle, it's over. Passed by the Haases now, and I think Pointers will closing in on him. Interesting this for the podium. Keesel, who is indeed showing, I think, as much pace as he did in Silverstone. The only problem is he just binned it in lap 1. That was his only mistake, right? I don't think he did anything after that, but maybe it will bring it's likely that it will still bring him a podium. He's choosing the outside here compared to Swabsy. Yeah, it's an easy move, I think, on new mediums, but he's going wide, and then Swabsy has a opportunity to keep in front, and he does. And I think there was indeed a Red Bull there on the outside, who almost spun. I can't see shit, guys. Come on. What? What? Okay, that was a weird lag spike. You saw that too, that there was a Red Bull almost stationary on the side, and now suddenly it's back in P2. I have a feeling though that these two are closer now, so maybe he made a small mistake, but I was seeing different stuff. And Cillian, he's still not DNF'd so far, but it looks over though. And Keesel up into third, and I think even P2 is very much his. It's interesting if he can catch up to Benny on that medium tires. It would be impressive if he wins. That's a back to front win. And he didn't start at the back though, but if he will win, he will do a Perez in Bahrain, Sakir. Keesel very much to the back now of Spirals, who is on the same tires though, but also with the penalty. I think this is like oh, not when he does that. I'm actually going into Swabsy because that was the worst final corner I think I've seen today. But yeah, he's fine. He's fine for now. Poggle closing in on Trams back again, and this nice battle for P8 with two medium runners closing in on Pointers. Cillian in, can go for fastest lap though, but I don't think it will lead into any points. Only a handful of laps to go. And it's interesting, Spirals is... oh, Kasel's already passed him. No, I missed that. 4 seconds for Kasel to catch up to Benny. I think there's still a good possibility Benny wins. I think this is also a big run for Alpine though. Is one of them like a reserve? I don't know. Let's see, for Poggle. And Arctic Squirrel spun. And that's unfortunate. He had a very solid position in the top 10. And yeah, these two are again in like a non-ERS battle. Joe O'Leary looks way better for him than in the first laps of the race. However, Pointers is still there. He's leaving plenty of space there. Very nice racecraft. And he is up into P8. And actually, Noob Squid is on his way to a point if he keeps out of trouble. If he stays out of trouble. Oh, Ross. Yeah, he beached it, I think. No, he didn't. He beached it now. Ross! A reset to track by you? I think he will say like, I was beached, so I had to save myself. But that's funny. That's funny. Whoever's gonna report him, bad balls you have. You have the guts. I don't know if he really was beached. There looked to have some movement in the car, but yeah. A top 5 finish is already screwed for him. He can still close it off with some points, but... And there was a yellow flag because Cillian DNF'd, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I have it. Caught in 4K. Ross with a reset to track. Lovely. Okay, but yeah, all the battles are over now, technically. Kasel is maybe challenging Benny for the win. Whoa! Oh, that's like the Alfa Romeo who still isn't retired. Almost took out Toggle, I think. Oh no. O'Leary in the wall there. That's a safety car. Okay, everything is different now, ladies and gentlemen. Everything can still happen. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh man. It was going so well for Ferrari until, yeah. Until now. So now that's the question. What are these guys going to do? I would just... Yeah, I would go for the soft. I think if you don't go as like the lead car, then everyone behind you will, and then you're fucked. And Benny, I think he know that Kasel is faster. And it has to be a double stack then. I don't think it's gonna... yeah, I don't think it's gonna hurt Kasel that much. He already had a gap to Spirals. No, he has to wait. He has to proper wait. But still, I think he's still clear. No, he has to wait for another car. And he just made it work ahead of Spirals. Drive through again for Arctic. Oh man, is there something going on? Noob is like... Noob is like, well, you know, here I am. The only problem is that he doesn't get all the positions there. And he still has a penalty. For what? Oh. Yeah, everyone's go for softs. I think. Well, not everyone. I think. Yeah, okay. No, basically only Noob. Basically only Noob. And I don't know what happened here, but Spirals is second now. What? Oh. Ah. What's this? Oh, I'm afraid there's gonna be a ton of reports. For fuck's sake. Kakel's still on the lap. I think we will go very quickly. Not this lap, maybe. If it's not this lap, we will have 3 laps of racing. Yeah. And basically everyone is on the softs. Colin Furnace on slightly older softs. I don't know what Spirals is doing here. Yeah, he should have that position. But if he stays off track, then people are allowed to pass him. If you go off track, then you lose places. Ah, this looks horrific. I would give an internet strike for this. He is back in the position where he should be, though. Okay. One more lap. Noof is in now. Yeah, well. So Noof is now in 12th. So Johnny actually back in the points. Amazing. 3 laps of racing, where only Spirals really has the penalty that kind of screws him for the podium. Yeah, this was what Benny needed to do, and he has to defend for 3 laps now against Keesel. On equal terms. And Swabsy for 3rd, Trems in the running for podium, also Poggle in the running for good points, and Ross can still recover and salvage maybe what he has been trying to. Safety car in this lap. Oh, I'm tired, man. Oh, people... Wait. Tuchel and Conte fought with each other? Ah, what an embarrassment. And that's me, as a Chelsea fan, saying that. What an embarrassment. Okay. Spyros is suddenly second. Keesel, what the fuck? I was not watching. Then he must have been off track. Okay, Keesel screwed himself. Restart! I was not watching. I was watching at 2 trainers that were actually fighting with each other. And it's a very good restart by Trems, who has a real opportunity here to go into 3rd. With a yellow Keesel. Oh man, that's a bottle job. Trems. No, not yet. Yes, well done, man. Well done. Good stuff. Good move. That really worked for it. And now Poggle is going to knock on the door too. And makes a move here on the inside of turn 3. It looks very good for Poggle's championship lead. I think he will keep that, yeah. After all, after his disqualification. Further down the back. Oh my goodness. That was a T-bone there. Well, luckily only 2 cars were involved. I think it would have been 4 if there was no ghosting. No idea what happened there. Looked really dodgy. Johnny is still in 10th, and Confirm has been denied for any points. Never mind. And no wing for Arctic Squirrel, and New Squid with a move down the inside. I think New Squid was like down in 16th, and now he's got to score valid points because everyone is screwing each other up. What's that? Oh, that's yeah. Benny Buna with the fastest lap, and Trems takes over. Trems up for P2. He doesn't even have to make the move. Poggle made a mistake in the final corner, which will mean that Swabsy will challenge him for maybe a P3. Technically P3. Trems is doing amazing in the final part of the race. Look at that. He doesn't even have to make the move. Watch out, man. Watch out. He has a penalty. Don't worry. Oh, that's nice. That's fair, because he punted him a bit in the back, but he gets the position back. He has to be a little bit cautious now. I know he just overtook Poggle, but he has to watch out that he doesn't lose that position. Don't cost him the podium, though. This is an interesting final scrap for a podium. Benny is, I think, clear and safe of the win, something he has done before. And Yeah, 4 guys here for 2 podium positions. And I think only 3 you can technically say, because Spirals is... yeah, with these small gaps, I don't think he will ever make it. I would still understand it if he defended well. Yeah, for Trunks this is just playing the smart game though. And that's what he does so far. Yellow flag here, watch out for a slow car. Watch out for a slow car. Oh man. Huh? Wow, that's weird. Yeah. I think there was or a leg spike or Trams actually made a small mistake with big consequences. I really have to say with big consequences. Watch out, my friend. It's gonna cost him the podium though. I don't think it was that much of a mistake what he made, but that's very unfortunate. And Poggle is literally laughing here because, yeah, there was no way, even if he started, I think, at the front, there was no way he would have caught this man, who was absolutely phenomenal after a well-timed safety car. I have to agree, he needed the safety car, but after that he proved that he is the legitimate winner here of the race. Benny Bruno wins with the fastest lap in the final lap. I don't know what happened here. Oh, no. Poggle becomes second, Swabsy with a deserved third, because I think that's the position where he drove for a majority of the race. Trams actually recovers to fourth, but P2 was so much his. Pointers with a great P5. I don't think he has run that high up this race. And even Ross manages to get ahead of Spirals because of the penalty. And in the end, Ross finishes where he, I think, drove for a big portion of the race. Power 7 new squad with good points. Johnny, and there is Cunningham coming into P10. Yeah, and he will be safe because Arctic Squirrel is not. Oh man. Just put it on AI. We don't care anymore. Well. Or cut the corner. I don't care. Actually don't care. So. Very hectic race though. That was very entertaining to see. Oh, won a trophy. That's nice. Yeah, Poggle is the arse of the day. I can understand though. And it's not that he didn't make any mistakes. I think he had at least 3 or 4 times during the race that his final quarter was absolutely atrocious. But if you don't actually really spin, almost a 20-1. I don't think we've had that. That would have been like a record. I think Rudy in Tier 1 once won from P17. And maybe Trucker did too? I don't know. And he also gets the bonus points. Poggle second, Fobsy third, Trams in fourth. And Pointers Ross. Spirals had a 6 seconds. Ah, that explains in the end. Nu, Johnny coming for an Arctic Squirrel. This is the rest. Cakesville is classified though. And Cillian was unlucky. I think something happened on the safety car for... No, wait, that was for Case or something happened on the safety car. Well done everyone. Well done. And yeah. So that's it for this week. Poggle will extend his championship lead and next week we will go to Austria. So be sure to check the stream out then, probably by Matt Bakkerskamp. Yeah, we will be here next Sunday, 8 PM UK time. Be there. Have a nice week, everyone, and see ya.